We got to start again. We'll keep going because it's going to the coaches thing anyway. So you do it again, mate. Just go through. Start of the third quarter, 7-7 plays 3-7. Up in the middle, Darcy Fort up against Hovey. Hovey jumps early, goes down to Dan Roy. Dan Roy over to Kurzman. Kurzman he's interfered with. Nothing, says the umpire. Where's Kurzman from? Wearing boots like that? Wouldn't we? Oh, North Cambia. Another one of your mates. Goes into Dan Roy.
How do you think he
tough as all get out. Because he's your mate. You're one of their major recruiting people, I hear. Brown Dog.
One of many titles.
Yes. Up he goes, Hovey. Doing a good job against the much taller Darcy Fort. Round the body goes Atkins. Puts it out. Foot race. Oh, he traps it. John O'Casey goes on. Puts it out in front of his teammate. Loose ball. Back of the pack. Throws a boot at it. Holtgren dishes off the handball. Foss goes to ground. Should have kept your feet, son. Over to Dan Roy. Gives it over to Fisher. He won't waste it by foot. Finds Buckland with the stupidest hairdo in Geelong. Lukey boy, what were you thinking? Got it right in front of the St. Joey's coach's box. Goes long. Hands up. Can't quite mark it. But seeing it over the boundary line was Dan Roy. 7-7, 3-7. Round the grounds. Cole Lake comfortably. 35 points over Bell Park. West 20 points over Lara. Grovedale. Trail by 23 points over against St Albans. Out at Grovedale. Leopold. 77 plays 25 at Leopold. Brown Dog. Newtown, 71 plays 7 against North Shore, and we know what the story is here. Free kick.
Holding the ball.
For holding the ball, goes to the advantage of the St. Joey's player in Flanders. Flanders goes forward. Oh, good trap. Hands off to Casey. John O'Casey. Put your head over the footy, son, and salute.
For the point.
No, for a point. He did salute. I thought he must have kicked it.
He liked it.
He did. You watch the player. I always like to watch the player because they give you an indication. We just worked out from that. John O'Casey's a fibber.
Just before that, though, I was looking at that match up there. I think they need to get Darcy. They need to get him. Who have they got on him there? They've got.
Well, I can tell you while you.
Jordan Duncan. They need to get him out of the back line and up forward.
Morris in the back of the pack takes a mark in defence. Goes over, finds his mate in Burke. I just looked at the bench at South Barwon. Scarlett's got his wind sheeter on, so he ain't coming back. Dan Roy just hobbled off. They're in a bit of strife, South Barwon. Kick goes towards Foss. Doesn't mark what he perhaps should have. Got a mate there. Get in and help him, son. Don't watch him. Jamie Arnell gets it over to Measures. Loves it. Measures. He measures. He goals. No, that is probably the start St. Joey's wanted. And can we see the lady popping down from anywhere, boys?
Just about. They're going to struggle to find a way back in this.
What did you say? What did you just say then, Buzz? You said Brown Dog's girlfriend. Is that what you said?
I was just going to say, Milky, for the better part of a decade, this South Barwon, the leaders, the usual guys, Wells, Wiseman, who's not out there at the moment, their leaders are always the ones that get them back into the contest, and so they've got a lot of young blokes, and someone's got to stand up, someone's got to do something, because at the moment they're really at the crossroads. Their season is at the crossroads. They're not
doing a bad job of rebuilding. There's a lot of young kids out there, which is fantastic for any club. They give them all. They blooded 13 new players this year, Billy McCann tells me. Round the body goes Rees. At the back goes Fraser Fort. Takes a mark, or is that Darcy?
No, it's Fraser.
That was just a guess. Just because of where he was on the ground. Fraser goes very wide. Finds his mate in Mars. Mars looks for Buckland. Yes, he does. Straight across goal he goes. Wait, wondering where he mucks it up. Morrison. Oh, it just brushes off the tackle from Richards. Pops it up for Haints, and he doesn't let him down.
As you talk about leaders they need, well, Buckland's one of them, and that was an average kick.
No, just a regulation 15-metre pass, wasn't it? And coughed it up.
Tell you what, he's played some sort of game, this Zach Morrison. Been pretty handy down back. There's the Kennedy stutter. In he comes, Haints. Leans it out wide. I reckon he's got it. Whew. Gets his second. Where is she? She must be coming in soon, I reckon. Brown Dog?
Yeah.
Where is she? You taking her out for dinner?
Yeah, later on.
Yeah, I reckon he would
Take
be.
it down to Tonks's. What's his place called?
Empire Grill.
Empire Grill.
Yep.
No, but yeah, in all seriousness, you can't see South Barwon getting back in there.
No.
I can't.
No, that's what I keep saying. Looking for your girlfriend.
The leaders you talk about, Buzz, I'll talk serious with you. So they need, it's Stavanuta, it's Dan Roy.
How can you talk
Kurzman,
serious?
Buckland.
You got your mate Hobbit in the background here. Have a look at him.
And they've just thrown
What's he
Tom
breathing
Stewart.
heavy on my neck for?
They've just thrown Tom Stewart down deep forward. He's isolated. He's got old Carey's paddock to himself at the moment.
Woods has gone in the middle, got one high. Free kick every day of the week. Reece Woods plays on immediately, goes to the outer side. Finds his teammate in Fisher. Fisher finds Richards. Right in front of the interchange. Oh, his kick's smothered by Holtgren. Holtgren's got a mate there, just goes off the deck. Puts it out in front of Joey McCullough. Bounce, bounce, bounce. What can he do? Round the body, a really good kick. Haints traps it. Got a teammate on the run. Hayden Foss. Oh, brought down as he tries to kick it. Rees, round the body, his kick smothered. Top of the square. Burke goes up high. Ball's in dispute. Rolls over the boundary. Deliberate's the call. Nothing doing. Right in front. The on-ballers. You need vocal down there, the boys. They got the, what is it called? Little Creatures. Little Creatures sponsors day today, and they're drinking pint glasses, so don't go near that joint after the game. Darcy Fort knocks it over. Ball finishes up in the hands of Timmy Arnell, but the boundary umpire blew the whistle and said she's out of bounds. 9-8 plays 3-7. Need a couple of back-to-back goals, South Barwon, to get into this game. King gives it over to Measures, who goes inside out. What a ripping goal! Absolute beauty. Gets his second for the quarter. Dan Measures. Good handoff there from David King. And Joey's are up and about.
We have a look at all the South Barwon defenders. We're all looking at each other, wondering what's going on. With that stoppage there was no one on the defensive goal side for South Barwon, and Measures was able to just sweep straight through without any pressure. No one laid a finger on him. Excellent finish, mind you, but it's just those basic things for South Barwon that they're falling down at the moment, and it's going to be a tough job for me.
10-8, 3-7. Tough job. Oof.
Not their day, is it?
You'd be able to go early, that all-you-can-eat thing, Brown Dog, with your girlfriend. Turn your both on. Put the Hobbit on. Plug him in. Ball comes out. Foss, no, leaves it for his mate in Kershaw. Dispossessed. Ball rolls over the boundary line, the outer side. Why don't you plug the Hobbit in? We just have a little chat.
Do you want to jump on Hobbit?
Looking for a club. He's looking for a club. He's been in town a week. I reckon he'll play here in the red, black, and yellow. I reckon that's where he's heading. So we'll see. It'll be good. See him run around out there. I'd love to scream out, the Hobbit has just kicked goal of the year. Woods round the body. Oh, Buckland didn't quite make, but he won't give up. Pushes it out to his teammate in Kurzman. Ball goes back. Jolly John across to his teammate. He's got it.
Looks good.
Big Darcy Fort, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's been very good.
Yep, he'd be... I reckon him and Fisher are two that can hold their head high. That's his second.
It's probably BOG for South Barwon. Fort.
His work around the ground for a big ruckman's just exceptional. I think he plays his VFL footy at Williamstown.
Yeah, which... Are they a feeder club to...
The Dogs.
Dogs, yeah, yep.
Why is he one that the Cats overlooked? Did he play there last year with the Cats?
No, he put himself in the draft last year. Didn't get picked up by anyone, I think, so...
Okay. Back in the middle. Dan Roy's back on the ground, so that's okay. Tommy Stewart crashes his way out of the middle. Oh, good mark to Measures. Gee, he's been a good pick-up for St Joey's. He just runs that back line. Gets it to Reese. Over across. He goes to Jackman. Round the body he goes. Finds Kershaw. Kershaw's got it right in front of Matty Scarlett, who's got the wind cheater on. Wobbly old kick. Gee, comes out to Simpson. Simpson dishes off the hand by Burke. Burke to Foss. Foss goes to ground. Gets it back to Big Simpson, who just cops one from Tommy Stewart. His ball's picked up on that occasion was by Kershaw, who set that play up with the wobbly old kick and set all his teammates up. Umpire says a free kick. Free kick to Brady Jackman, former captain of St Joey's. Left foot bomb he goes to Dale Carson. Carson's got it. Back into the square. Dale's a call from Zach Morrison. He takes the mark. He had 2 jumpers on, do you reckon? I reckon he has. Zach Morrison goes to Benny Capra. Capra fancies himself. And I'm not talking about on the footy field. Goes wide. Puts it out in front of... Oh, good mark to Crossett. Michael Crossett. He's only a youngster too, isn't he?
Yep.
Crossett, wobbly kick. Ball bounced. Woods again. There's the victim. Play on's a call. Atkins dishes off the handball. Some very clever stuff there. Comes out to Crossett again. But he's gone. He caught him. Do you see Timmy Arnell there? Put the soccer boot at it and kicked it up into his own hands.
Clever.
Oh, Wood's having a bit to say there. That's twice now he's fallen victim to the
bump ball.
Mark.
Yeah.
I think that one was a mark more so than the one in the first quarter. Anyway.
Yep. Not a lot you can do with it. Atkins, Tommy. With the haircut and the beard off. Looks more like his dad with that stuff. He'll grow his hair back once he starts looking like his dad. In he comes. Shoots at goal. Oh, good defensive mark by Duncan. How can you play on when he's behind the goal line? Duncan, out to Capra. Good work, Luke Buckland. Knocks it away from Benny Capra. Oh, seriously, get a close-up of that hairdo. Seriously, look at that. Lukey, what was you thinking?
Coupled it with a bit of facial fungus as well.
Yeah, that's it. He reminds me of, who was the bloke, the Doggies bloke, played many years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, the big bloke. Yeah,
he got the bloke from West Coast in the headlock and made him nearly pass out. What was his name?
Yeah, I know the bloke you're talking about.
Danny Southern, thank you very much, Brady boy. Reminds me of Danny Southern. I heard it. Comes over the top. Stewart by hand. Over to Mars. Mars sells some candy. Then settles. Puts it into the top of the straight up the centre corridor. Benny Capra plays on straight away with the left foot. Goes over to his teammate. Finishes up there with John O'Casey, I reckon that he's over there. And he dropped what you should have taken there in Brand Hance. What a tough gig that name is. Brand Hance, nearly as tough as that son. Spinning ball, front spot Simpson. Stavanuta flips it over the back. Good pick up there by it was Dreyer. And umpire says it's out of bounds again. Sun glare. Who would have thought today we'd have sun glare? Forecast was for rain all weekend, wasn't it? Brown Dog, you watch that sort of boring stuff?
Milky, you just wait and see what happens.
Okay. Ball's at ground level, in dispute, umpire leading. I've got to say, umpires have done a good job. And I know you'll get that on tape because I don't say it very often. Up they go again. Stavanuta wins this one. Off the deck to the outer side. Richards picks it up. Handballs to nobody at all. Picked up by Capra. In there's Buckland. Ground level. Umpire letting it go. Can't even find the umpire in control. There he goes. The back of the pack. He blows the whistle and says, give it to me. Nothing happened anywhere else. 40 points up. Colac Tigers over Bell Park. Geelong Western Lara as they keep going. Almost. Reece Woods almost rode that one to perfection. Free kick.
Should be going south. No. Going against south.
No advantage. Interesting. Free kick to Dreyer.
Not sure what that was for.
No, me neither.
It's pretty flat out there.
No, it's free kick to Tommy Flanders. Flanders goes very wide. Up he goes McCullough. Drops what he probably should have taken, Joey. And the ball to be thrown in. I think he was just playing with the crowd there, Joe McCullough, pretending that his opponent deliberately knocked it out of bounds. In it comes. Stavanuta knocks it down. Simpson also knocks it down. Ball into the park. Oh, gee whiz. Ridden like the favourite at Flemington, but nothing going on there for... Looked a bit like... Fisher comes back to Atkins. Off one step. Puts it into the hot spot. Good work. Oh, Fraser fought. Ball is the call. Comes out to Rees. Rees goes to centre, to full forward. Haints. Oh, good work there from Hardy. Bit of a mismatch there as far as body size go, isn't there?
Duncan hasn't been
Duncan,
right
sorry.
all day.
Yeah.
Duncan, that's what I was saying earlier. They should have switched him forward because we know he's a goal kicker, and those marks he's taking in defence would be much
Big
more
fist away from
appreciated up
Fisher.
forward.
Yep. Free kick. Free kick to Atkins. Must have been off the ball.
Oh, they're out. Oh, he's missed him. Burke is all by himself. He's still has
Yep. He's hiding behind the umpire. Decides to go into the centre corridor. Haints. McCullough. Measures. Just defended out of there. Well done, Hansen. Goes, but it only goes as far as Thackeray. Doesn't take the mark. Picked off on that by Robson. Robson gives it over to Mars. Mars has one bounce. He's got another one. Can Morrison get him? I don't think he can. Puts it out the front. Good sprint on that occasion by Jolly John. And goes bang. Gee whiz, did they need that one?
He's got the right sit there, didn't he, that bounce just popped up for him. Good play there. Was it Mars running
Mars,
to the middle?
yep.
And that's just what they've lacked, that drive. They had it early in the first quarter, but since then they've just lacked the drive going forward. Mars, one of their players that's starting to stand up for them, which that you pointed out earlier, Buzz, that they needed some of their older, more experienced players to lead the way.
Yep. It's taken 15 minutes for that spark to happen. It's basically too late now.
Game over.
Yep.
Whew. 10-8 plays 5-7. And the Buzz saw this one coming light years away. Up they go, Hovey. Tries to slap it forward. But Stavanuta goes back and gets his own footy with a bit angry. Don't argue. No, umpire. Gotta love that stuff. Hovey gets a free kick. Plays on. Goes very wide. Into the path of McCullough. Traps it. Dishes off the handball to Hodgson. Left footed from the front of the clubhouse. Goes towards a goal square. No mark. Dishes off the handball. Haints goes round the body. Gets a quick answer. John O'Casey thought he had that.
Put that one through there, Milky.
Haints got his third.
I don't know if South Barwon kicked the goal today where St. Joey's haven't replied straight away. They've just responded to every challenge that South Barwon have thrown up.
Yeah.
Because back-to-back goals from South Barwon there would have given them just a sniff.
Just hold so much.
I thought Stavanuta was a bit stiff in the middle to get that free kick given against him.
And that's when Stavanuta is his best. That's
he defies his opponents. Take me on if you're tough enough. I love it. Here we go again. Stavanuta jumps early, flips it back. Go back. Oh, Foss tries to crash his way through. Stavanuta, bottom of the pack. See it all the time with Big Stav. Ridden into the ground. Is that one of the Morrisons? Let me see the boots. Can't. No, Stan Roy, of course. Bottom of the pack. Over we go again. Stavanuta with the backhand. Knocks it out. Morrison leaves it behind. Richards tries to crash his way through. Does so. Has a fresh area at it. Umpire says that it's all right. Hoare over to his teammate. Bouncing ball in the pocket. Wells, what can he do? Leaves it for his smaller teammate. It's Robson. Robson goes towards goal. He's got it. Got his second.
All of a sudden, South Barwon just have a bit of a pulse, don't they?
Yep. Faint, but it's there.
Yeah, I wasn't the one that said the lady was singing. It was you two. Oh, backpedaling at 100 mile an hour.
I still think they're going to struggle to get back in on top, but they're definitely an outside chance.
Well, I can tell you who's not. Bell Park is not. They're 54 points down. Gee whiz, Lara, 38 points down.
No send-off.
Grovedale 10 points down. They're coming back out there as you'd expect.
Grovedale's still down.
Yep, Leopold 10 goals up on St Mary's, and as you'd expect, Newtown 14 goals up on North Shore. Up they go again, both Hovey and Stavanuta, but Stavanuta goes back and gets the footy. Outside left boot. Foss, Jackman, the old brigade at Joey's, trying to crash his way through was William Hoare. Haven't seen much of him today. Ball in dispute. Umpire saying, get it out. Gone. Free kick against Reese. Play on. William Hoare goes to his teammate in Tommy Stewart. Stewart goes very wide. Looking for Buckland. Oh, good fist away and perhaps even a free kick on that occasion. But Buckland gets the crumbs, goes towards goal, and misses the lot. That would have set the bit of momentum going if he'd have managed to pick one off there.
It would have been the first time for the game that they've
Back to back. Yeah.
goals.
Yep.
It just didn't quite come off.
No. Cracking day for footy. How good's the season been weather-wise? Trying to crash his way through is John. Buckland gets it, then falls over. Pinched by Rees. Rees managed to get a boot on it. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Good work there by Arnell. Comes out very, very wide was King. He gives it over to Foss. The old boys are going well. Gets it over to Hates. Can he trap it? Picks it up. Got to get round one. Sees a teammate at the top of the square in Atkins. Takes the mark.
Well, you can thank Tim Arnell for this goal, which he should kick. He had no right to win that.
No, absolutely none.
And he halved that contest, got it to ground, and then transition to play, which Joey's have been excellent at all day, from back to forward. At least this shot on goal.
Atkins. Goal umpire makes us wait. He gets his first, Tommy. Good contested mark too. He's not a big boy.
There was about three of them, including yourself, that ran from about half the field.
Yep.
No South Barwon players went with them. It was just the Joey's boys on their own.
Yep.
So it just shows that put the miles in, you're going to get there.
Well, the one thing we noticed every game St Joey's have been involved in, they run it out to the end. There's no chance they'll give up. So for South Barwon to get this, they're going to have to do something real special. 6 goals, 1 the margin. Up they go. Darcy Fort smashes it down. Comes down to his teammate. Didn't see who it is, but he's on the bottom of that pack. It comes out the back to Brady Jackman. Goes very wide with that raking left foot of his. Burke and his opponent there in, it looked like Double Dam. Goes backwards. Finds, is that Darcy Hanson who squeezed that? No, I don't reckon it was. I reckon it was Fraser Fort. Yep. Squeezed that in the full, did he? Let's see where the son measures, finds his teammate in Hovey. Hoves with the beard, goes very long into a marking contest right in front of the coach's box. Loose ball. Darcy Fort, Fraser Fort that is. I reckon he kicked it out in the full. He has.
No, it said. I thought the umpire called that out of bounds.
No, hang on.
Yeah, the boundary umpire called it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Everyone else thinks it's on the full.
What's going to happen here?
He's going to throw it in.
Yep, throwing it in. Geez, you've got good eyes. Nick, brown dog. Or did the Hobbit tell you that one? Over the back, Hovey knocks it down to McCooler. Loves this sort of stuff, Joey. Bouncing ball. Good pick up by Duncan. Hands across though. Holcren intercepts. He's gone down. Is that Duncan that's gone down? Yep. Holcren. He spotted one. He said, leave it. Kinger said, leave it, Hanks. You've got enough. I haven't kicked a goal since quarter time. Well, I haven't kicked a goal since I put that one out in the full. Need one for the confidence back, Kinger.
How many minutes left, Buzz? Only a couple?
How many do we play usually? There's 21 played.
Nah, plenty to go. Another 5 to go, at least. King, right in front of the social rooms. Needs to redeem himself. The last one was out in the full, David. Comes in. Just watch him. He likes it. That's a goal. Can't kick him from in front, Kinger. Manages it from the boundary. He's got 4 for the game, David King.
Tell you what, if there's anything left in those little creature kegs, he'll be getting into it.
I reckon he might as well, 3/4 time, if it's really...
Yeah,
just go and join them.
So they've got a pizza truck pulling as well, so they're all set for it.
It's pizza. They had meat on the spit, a little spit going over there.
They did.
They do it a good job. They have a good day out.
They're turning into some creatures.
I was a member of the On-Ballers.
So it's
free kick.
Not happy.
Free kick to Haints against Hanson. What happened? I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either.
Dropped him, did he? Or
I didn't see anyone on the ground.
Yeah, no, I saw him get up. Off the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
But it would have been. Unless on the boys, the On-Ballers, they sucked him in.
Duncan's going
Just
off as
ignore
well,
him.
boys.
Haints coming in. He's got 3. This is for 4 to catch David King. He likes it. Back-to-back goals to Joey's. Poof. That takes him out to 14 goals, isn't it? 8, 10, 14 goals. Yep, 14-8 to 6-7. I reckon there's very little chance now for South Barwon.
Yep.
About the only interest in now is let's see if Wellesley can get a couple of goals.
Well, he's the one, isn't it? Today's all about
Yep.
300 games. He hasn't kicked a goal and he hasn't taken a mark inside 50, which is very unusual.
But on ballers, you can hear him getting stuck in. That's too high. Free kick to Dan Roy. Won't stop trying this bloke, that's for sure. Goes out wide to Fisher. Probably one of their best. Got on centre wing, out of side. Fisher, as we'd expect, pumps it long. Fantastic kick.
Stewart.
Up over the back, Stewart can't take the mark. Oh, measures. Has a bounce out of defence. Decides to go wide. Finds Burke. Burke doesn't let him down. Takes the mark. He's got one on here. Capra takes the mark. Takes the handball, rather. Little bump kick goes in the path of Haints. Haints has got Casey going past. Just flips it over the top of Hanson. He's got two more. Give it on. Shocking kick. He had two mates to give it to and tipped it over. Darcy Fort takes the ball, gets it to Tommy Stewart. Stewart across to Buckland. Buckland to Richards. Richards, centre half forward. Dale Carson relieves the pressure. Jono, what were you thinking, son? Goes back to Capra. Capra down the line. Holgren can't take the mark. Got a free kick. Dishes off the handball. Dreyer goes to the contest. Oh, almost takes the mark. Duncan's back. Very short-term injury, that one. Comes off and finds Dan Roy. Roy goes straight up the middle. Finds Wood. Wood. Little chip goes to his teammate there in William Hoare. William goes to goal. Oh, crook bounce. Everything's going Joey's way. Capra by hand to Measures. Measures loves this sort of stuff. Dishes off the handball to Reese. Reese, kick across to Jackman. Hits the deck though. Quickly goes back to Measures. Always runs for support, Dan Measures. Has two bounces. Got two to get around here. Dishes off the handball. Goes to no one. Hanson's in there. Reese with him. Hanson dispossessed. Ball comes out to Casey. This time gives it to King. Back to Casey. The old 1-2 and misses. 1-3 to John O'Casey. Blood rule.
Duncan.
So, while the delay in play is not any hurry, Duncan, to get off. So the kick out from Hardy. Did John O'Casey have another spare one he could have given that to before he kicked that point?
He did.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Son's a bit of
You mentioned earlier players lowering their eyes, and I reckon that's John O'Casey's biggest problem. He needs to lower his eyes a lot more often and just see what's around him. The on-ballers give Pete Hardy plenty. Goes a beautiful kick out wide. Up high, Fort can't take the mark. Atkins is there. Fort goes to ground, wrestling with the footy. Hailing cabs everywhere. We'll have a umpire says you're gone.
She's got low for that one.
Yes.
It's about touched the ground.
Yeah.
Starting to almost turn into party time for St. Helens.
Atkins got the free kick. That's a good idea, son. Hide behind that cloud. It's right in my eyes. Atkins unloads into centre forward there. Not a good kick. Straight to Darcy Fort.
Knows where to go, Darcy Fort, doesn't he? Gets into very good positions for a young ruckman.
Yes, he's a bit confused here though. Finds his mate. Excuse me, and Crossett. Crossett goes to Buckland, nearly runs over the umpire. Buckland goes to Richards, doesn't take the mark. Morrison breaks the tackle. This guy has impressed me no end today. Has a bounce. Wobbly old quick kick to centre forward. You pump him up, look what he does. On hands and knees, Hans nearly pinched it. From defence goes Crossett. Measures. He has played some sort of game. Finds Burke. Burke is man on the mark's 40 out. He's probably a good opportunity. We're right behind him here, so we'll get a good look at it. nearly take his best kick. Is it coming back enough? Nah, minor score. Timmy Burke. I'm not sure he hadn't played too many senior games this year, Timmy Burke, so goal there would have been handy for his own perseverance. Oh, comes out, Fort, goes over to cross it, in turn, goes back to Doubledom. Little chip, goes there, measures, traps it, goes to ground. Played some sort of game, Dan Measures. Spinning ball will start right in front of Milky's man cave. I thought the umpire had blood on his sleeve. It's a red pen. He's getting ready for report. Spinning ball. Simpson has a front spot. Knocked over to Hoare. William goes in the Wells direction. Very cleverly just paddles the ball behind him and into the path of his teammate in Joel Jarn, who's wrapped up in a tackle. The umpire says, no prize there. Give it to me. We'll have a ball up. Up they go. Ford, I reckon, but it's Measures who just gives it off now to Simpson. Simpson back to Reese. I like the look, the cut of this bloke's jib. Goes into centre half forward, finds Burke, who was going to play on. He's got his teammate over here, gives it to Hodgson. Lefty. Quickly kicks it over to his teammate in Kershaw. Kershaw, little chip. He goes to Atkins. He's got another one. He's got one, Hodgson. Hodgson has just found space. He was involved in the entry 30 seconds ago. And has a shot. If Benny Capras was a shot after siren in the first quarter, we've had a shot after the siren every quarter so far. Unbelievable.
Interesting stat, Milky.
Interesting stat. In comes Hodgson. He's smashed that home. Kicks his first. And it's tough work. Tough work for South Barwon from here. 15-10 St Joey's, 6-7 South Barwon. But I think, as you said, South Barwon can still rebound and still make finals from here.
Yep. There's a huge game for them.
Yes.
But I think if they've probably a chance to win nearly the rest of the games of the season, except maybe the Grovedale and perhaps the Newtown one. They're their two toughest games. Other than that, you pencil them in for a win nearly every match.
What are they waiting for? Not a child this time, but an adult to get over the fence. As they hold the ball up. 15-10-100. Plays 6-7-43. Up they go. Stavanuta wins it. Reese cops one after he kicks it. Jackman gets a hand in. Hodgson grabs it. Dishes off the handball. Measures. Gets wrong-footed. Hodgson goes back and lends another hand. Ball at ground level. Rain falling. Sun shining. We get it all here in God's country. Deliberate, says the players. The umpire says, nah, throw it in. Interestingly, during the break, Nick, the Hobbit tells me you're a virgin. Ball's about to be thrown in. Ball about to be thrown in. Brown Dog not happy about that comment. Ball bouncing. Trying to crack through. Robson gets tackled. And we'll have a throw in.
Lucky no one listens to us, Mickey. Some of the stuff you say on here.
It's only going to the coaches and the clubs, mate. That's all. Darcy Fort roves his own footy. Has to dish it off. Tries to get it to Woods. Cracking through. Can't. No score from, I reckon, the player, might have even been Crossett. No. Can't quite pick him out just yet. Carl Doubledam, that's who it was. Spinning ball. Fought over the top again. Atkins crashes his way through. No, sorry, that was Thackeray crashes his way through, and it goes to the Suns a bit hardy as the dog breaks onto the ground. Woof, woof. As Buckland comes in, goes to the barrel. Wobbly old barrel it is too, but great mark! Sensational mark to Tommy Stewart.
Just handball to Wells. Get Wells a goal.
Buzz.
Yes, Milky.
Buzz is happy. Were you happy about it coming back online, or were you happy about Tommy Stewart taking the mark?
Both.
No, not really fussed, to be honest, Milky.
Hey, why isn't the game up that end? Have a look how clear it is up there. Have a look at that. It doesn't even look like it's raining up there. Anyway, Tommy Stewart comes in.
Different suburb up there.
Yeah, Tommy Stewart puts it through the goals. I'm serious, it's not raining at the other end of the ground. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Bone dry at the other end. That's a milky phenomenon. Seriously.
Is that word again, Milky? Say that again.
Phenomenon. Goal to Tommy Stewart. They get the first of the last quarter. As we were saying off air, Colac, 58 points up on Bell Park. They are home. Geelong West, 38 points up on Lara. You'd suggest they're home. Grovedale and St Albans, they're only 2 points in that game. Grovedale hit back. Leopold, 71 points up on St Mary's. That's an absolute shellacking. And Newtown, 122 points up as Carson gets it back to Measures, who's been fantastic. His kick is intercepted because his teammate fell over on that occasion. It was Burke, who fell over and he's hurt himself. He's gone straight off the ground. And the mark. Well, I thought it was taken by Robson.
Might have been.
The umpire is saying, calm down, you pushed him in the back. Okay, so mark a free kick, that's okay. But Burke, when he went for that marking contest, he's hurt himself and gone straight off the ground. I'm not quite sure what it might be. But Robson, this is for back-to-back goals, Nick. You've been calling for it all day. Sorry, Brown Dog. He didn't answer because I called him Nick. See, some
Tommy
people are
Stewart
touchy.
was leading for it as well, so he wants it again.
Robson, already got 2. In he comes. Just watch him. That's all you got to watch.
Robbo.
He's Robbo to you, is he? Where's he from? He's probably up your way too, is he?
No, he's from Queensland.
You don't even know that. You just made that up. Is he from...
Where
I can't get over this rain. Not rain up the other end of the ground. I can't get over it.
It is. You have a look. It's slightly.
No, it's not.
Slightly there.
No, it's not.
Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin the phenomenon.
Buzz, whose team are you on?
Yeah, Buzz is with me.
I was just going to say, South Barwon are an immensely proud footy club. They've been kings for the better part of a decade. And they don't want this game to blow out to oblivion. You know, they'll come back and put up a fight. Well, you'd hope for their sake anyway, because...
plenty of fight left in this team, Buzz. Don't worry about that.
It.
Up we go. Oh, here he goes again, Hovey. Jumps over Stavanuta. Joey McCullough goes with the left foot barrel. Bounced into the arms of Haints. Can't get it. Gee, trying to crash his way through on that occasion was Hardy. He meets his opponent there, Reese, with the good hip and shoulder and almost puts him out the footy over the boundary line. Right in front of the new netball courts over there at St Joey's. You've got 2 courts over there now.
Right up the end where it's not raining.
Yeah, that's it. It'll move. It perhaps could. Comes out the back. Holgren, he's dispossessed and let it go, says the umpire. Free kick to Hardy. Hardy in the back pocket. Goes with the right foot. Up the line to Wells. He's got 2 to beat. They've double-teamed him all day. And Paul beats them all over the boundary line. Throw in right in front of that coach's box.
Where Scarlett is standing.
Still standing with his boots and everything on, but he's still got the wind cheater. Just standing in front of the tent. Has not moved. Over they go. Stavanuta puts into the path of Jan, I think that was. Comes out though, measures. As I keep saying, he has played some sort of game. King fisted away from him by Double Dam. And that fist goes over the boundary line. Buzz, you played with a lot of these kids, haven't you? Or you've seen them come through. There are a lot of young guys in the South Barwon side.
Played with Double Dam last year and Fraser Ford as well. Yep.
Up they go. Knocks it down. Jan, his hands, cross to Roy. He in turn across to Mars. Puts it out in front of Fisher. Bouncing ball. Coming through. Dale Carson. Hands over the line. They're calling for deliberate over the outer side.
When will we see you out there, Buzz? Playing in the
wouldn't have thought that had occurred.
No, he's man cave
Brown
man.
Dog.
He's a milky man cave man now. Once he's in, he's not coming out.
Hibernate in the man cave.
That's it. Spinning ball. Stavanuta slaps it down. Then goes back and gets it. Puts it into Mars' direction, but it's intercepted by Atkins. He's wrapped up in the tackle. And umpire says, give it to me. As Hovey takes a spell and Simpson comes on.
Dan Roy goes off for South Barwon.
Up they go. Simpson actually wins this one. Knocks it down. But over she goes, over the boundary line.
Dan Roy's incredible the way how hard he goes in for the ball, considering he's a bloke that broke his neck.
Broke his neck
2 or 3 years ago.
Yep, unbelievably hard
and
player.
Still goes in as if he's just bulletproof.
That's why I admire blokes like him. I love him. Stavanuta knocks it down. Picked up by Mars. Wobbly old kick, end over end. Good use of the backside there by Measures. Dishes off the handball. Picked up by Capra. Capra, his handball's intercepted, but he goes back and gets it for a third time. King, round the body he goes. Little kick to the toes, the bootlaces of Holgren, who kicks it to the scoreboard because there's no one out there. He puts it in the path of Timmy Arnell, who's shown us some tricks today. Puts it there to Haints. He can't take the mark. Ball's fisted off the series. King's in there again. He's got 4 goals to his name. Back of the pack. Oh, it's finished up with Atkins. Atkins, in turn, gives it back to Dreyer. Goes out wide. There he is again. Timmy Arnell, right in front of the scoreboard. Dishes over the handball to Casey. Back to Dreyer. He's deep in the pocket. Can't kick him from there. You just can't. But he did. That is a beauty. To Paul Dreyer. Or was it Dreyer? Maybe it was Arnell. I reckon because the camera's on Arnell. I reckon it might have been Arnell who got that.
Put it down for Arnell.
Yep. Because the cameraman never misses them. Apologies to Timmy Arnell. We've seen some tricks from him today, and there's another one from the pocket. Buzz. What? Buzz. Hello, he's got a cheer squad. The Buzz.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah. Buzzy. Would you let him make a comment, Buzz?
Oh, it's just a couple of the coaches from the footy club just
Yeah.
being a pest. Yeah.
Well, this goes back to the footy club, Buzz, so maybe tell them your thoughts. The job they're doing.
Nothing but praise for them.
Oh, you softy. You softy. Ball's gone out in the car park, so that's why we're filling a bit of buzz time. So anyway, any other gossip you got on him, Hobbit, on the brown dog? Feel free to let it rip. don't let truth get in the way of a good story. Just rip anything out. 51-point margin here. Simpson wins this one, knocks it down. Oh, Atkins gets one from Buckland. And it's just a free kick. Just a fraction high. Tommy Atkins puts it out in front of the galloping Simpson. He's got John O'Casey to help him. Fisher, he's been really good for South Barwon. Gives it over to Hoare. William Hoare, that is. Goes to Tommy Stewart. Dukes out. Takes the mark right in front of us. Tommy Stewart calls Darcy Fort. Puts it up. Oh, almost takes the mark. Wells on the boot. And off the boot of...
Full, isn't it?
That is on the full.
Oh.
And that was a bit crazy there from Robson.
The umpire said.
I reckon it was nearly out in the full. Free kick to Wells, and he's 300th kick a goal. That's what we want, isn't it?
He needs one.
That's what we want. Big Wells to get a goal. It's just, I think everyone should just kick it to him, even St Joey's blokes now. If there's only a couple of minutes to go. How long have we been going?
I've got a fair bit to go, yeah.
Just 8 minutes.
Just 8. Feels like a lot longer than that. Umpire. Up he goes, the boundary. Throws it. Robson throws a boot at it. Good pick up on that occasion. That's Darnell again. He got a few tricks, little Timmy. King taps it over. Off the deck goes William Hoare. Thackeray goes off his shins.
Oh.
Ground level measures. And a handball through from Thackeray. For a rushed behind. 16. What do we got? 15, 10 to 8, 7. I think it's a bit more than that. I think scoreboard says 16, 11 as measures. Kicks to himself and gets around the injured Duncan. It's over to Thackeray. Thackeray goes really wide. Wells has Simpson to beat. Almost did so. Bouncing ball. Hanson, can he pick it up? Has to get around a couple. Tishes off the handball. Back to Fraser Fort. Bouncing ball. Trying to crash his way through his Rees. Rees goes very long, and it's all St Joey's. Haints. What's he?
Stumbled it.
He's got a mate there in King. Give it to him. Instead, he goes to Casey, who takes the mark.
How was that?
He's got Kershaw calling for the kick. 16-11 the scoreboard says, but the iPad says 15-10, so they need to catch up with that.
But as you mentioned about how South Barwon wouldn't just lay down and let it be all about St Joey's, but at the same time, St Joey's, a credit to them, that despite the 50, 60 point lead, they haven't
Casey.
taken the foot off.
Yep.
Casey has kicked 1 goal, 4 for the afternoon.
We only put down the goals, Milky.
Yeah, and I put everything down. If you manage to kick one out in the full, like Dave King did, you get a mark out here. I just put it there. Up they go. Forward. Comes. Ball's shepherded over the line by Dreyer, and we'll have a throw in. Right in front of the lovely little time kickers box and the tent over there. It's good how they picked the colour matching tent, wasn't it? Spinning ball. Simpson's getting boring. Over goes to McCullough. Finds Casey. Gives them plenty of options in there. Hovey, having a spell up forward, has taken the mark.
Beautiful kick.
I had to think who the forward was at Joey's with the beard. Thinking, who's that? I mean, rucking off the bench all day. Beautiful kick from Casey. See what happens when you lower your eyes, Jono.
Couldn't ask for anything better as a
That's
forward.
it. Perfect. Hovey comes in. Head over the footy. Oh,
Cheapers.
just got it. Just got it and got a goal. He went to put one hand up, I reckon, didn't he?
Yeah.
If he's wobbled one through, with perhaps a defender might have been back there to stop that. Might have easily done it.
Interesting.
17-12. Plays 8-7.
There's the little things when you're down as a team that you don't do. You know, that's just a simple, basic thing you do in footy. Just when there's a shot for goal, you get them back on the line. There's
Buzz would have been there, wouldn't you?
I would have been there.
Taking the mark.
Last line of defence, but it's just.
Where do you play, Buzz? Are you a forward or a defender?
Halfback.
Halfback.
Up they go. It's not all about you, Buzz. The ball
Sorry.
comes in. Centre of the ground. Centre of the ground. And we're going through it all again. Not about you, Buzz. We're going back through the footy. Up they go. Fort smashes it again. Done a fairly good job in the ruck, Darcy Fort. Oof. 2-on-1 here. Fort does the old blind turn in the middle of the ground. It goes in the direction of Duncan. Duncan.
Give him a free kick.
Stavanuta up and under. Big fist away. Ball goes out from Thackeray. Oof. Set upon as Flanders. Comes out to Kershaw. Kershaw goes long but picked off by Fraser Fort, who finds Tommy Stewart. They're big boys. What's their old man? That tells their old man. Tommy Stewart goes into centre half foot. Wells is there. Can he get a grab? Carson won't let him. He tackles him, throws him to the ground. Holding the ball. Give it to Wellsy. Comes out to Richards. Bouncing ball. Duncan gets it on the boot goal.
It's over the line, wasn't he?
Oh, the umpires is saying all clear.
That's why I was saying earlier, get Duncan up forward.
Where's he from?
He's from Horsham.
Yeah, I thought he might have been. That's all he ever wants. Anyone that's come from his hometown, move him into the game.
Well, not from Horsham.
Your region.
Do you know, it's that with
Anywhere
Duncan.
from Western Victoria, they're the ones that'll save the game.
Duncan, not riding off South Barwon, but this could be the only...
Uh,
Last year he played the Premiership South Barwon his first year here.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 years before that he played in the Premiership with Horsham. So he's
What does that mean?
he's about 19 years old and he's played in 3 senior premierships.
Yeah, I think he's at his go. Retire now, champ. Comes out. Woods tries to crash his way through. Comes off the shirt. That was off Capra. Oh, Rees got plenty. He's got plenty of speed, this bloke. I really rate him. He was just missed out in Interleague. I can tell you that for a fact. Goes deep in the pocket. He's found King. Doesn't let him down. King lining up for goal number 5.
Just missed out on Interleague. You inside word? Milky.
I have a bit to say about Interleague. I'll give my feedback. What's happened here? Reversal in the middle. Oh, Kinger will be spewing.
He's in 4 goals.
I did say Yarnell had a few tricks. Let's hope one of them wasn't giving away the free kick in the middle. We didn't see it. So Woods, little kip, the haircut to haircut. Goes over to his teammate.
Hanson.
Good. That's Hanson. Darcy goes deep. Wells. Is that Wellsy?
I think he had long sleeves on over took the note.
And this
No, Stavanuta.
Put long sleeves on.
No. I was looking for Wells when I went in the forward. There's Wellsy now.
Handball it to him. Stab.
Yeah, give him a Stav. Come on.
Stab probably the only person out there that wouldn't handle it as well as him.
He likes to refer to himself as Super Stav.
Right.
Yeah, in he comes.
You know what Milky thinks about people that give themselves nicknames? Big show.
Big Show. Fancy giving yourself a nickname of the Big Show. You are kidding me. In comes Stavanuta for South Barwon's 9th goal. In he comes. Easy kick. Just runs towards the centre. You know he's got it, Big Sammy. His first for the afternoon. 1-1 to Sammy Stavanuta. And the 9th. Let's see. The only game of any interest was Grovedale and St Albans, and still 2 points.
Yeah, but they've kicked 13-19.
13-19 to 20 scoring shots. They've had 12 more scoring shots, and they lead by 2 points. Oops. 17-12 plays 9-7. Or is it 10-7? Well, it's 9-8 according to on the iPad, but we'll see. Back in the middle. Up they go. Darcy Ford again wins it. Gets it over to Jolly John. He, in turn, over to Dan Roy. Dan Roy, some system here. Stavanuta! Going for back-to-back.
Could perhaps, and a half too late.
Could perhaps share one. You would have thought he might be able to share one with his 300-game veteran. Spot him up.
Michael Holding, run up too.
Yeah.
Stab, he's pegging himself back a long way. Still going.
Off the long run.
Buzz, talking about what you spoke about before. Look at the goal line. No one there from South Barwon, so chance that it could come off the boot.
They're backing him.
Yeah, well, the Stav is a chance to kick it straight over the top of those gum trees. In he comes. Bang, straight through the middle. Back-to-back goals for South Barwon and for Sam Stavanuta. Now,
Sammy Stav still go up and play in Queensland? He did last season.
No, last year he didn't. He went the year before, didn't he?
Yeah, when he came back last season.
Yeah.
He'd been up there.
Yep.
So the iPad and the scoreboard disagree. The iPad have St Joey's at 16-11. The scoreboard has them at 17-12. So South Barwon at 10-8. They have them at 9-7. So we're not even close. Someone's got it completely wrong. I'll count carry mine in a minute. It comes back to Measures, who's on the end of a chain of handballs. Oh, cop one hard on that occasion did Hovey. Comes back. Oh, Dan Roy throws a leg at it. And trying to crash his way through was Woods. And then dives into the back and no free kick forthcoming, says the umpire. We'll have a ball up. How long we gone this time?
20 minutes.
20 gone. As Brown Dog just checks his Facebook account to see if anybody cares where he is. Rees.
Actually, Twitter, Milky.
Round the body. Casey. And even the Hobbit doesn't give a stuff where you are, Brown Dog. So goes forward, does Hoare. Dale Carson.
It's got a message or a tweet there from Alex Tigani saying that it's the first time post-interleague that St Joey's have won a first quarter.
Well, only Alex Tigani would know.
How do you know that?
Meshes goes to Jackman because he's a little rain man. It goes out. Jackman goes to Carson. Measures does not stop running. And he's just going crooked Capra because you run into his space. Dale Carson, half back. Goes down out wide. One hand up, Stavanuta. Lifted his work rate. Fisher. We know this will hit the target. He is unbelievable with his boot.
Wells has got 2 on him.
Yeah, Kurzman. Go! Oh, Stewart jumped early, and it doesn't matter because Jackman's marked it. Takes it off by hand. 2 to beat here. Casey. Head down. McCooler. Joey. I heard him called Joey. Buckland gets back to help. Dishes off by hand, but it doesn't go where it's supposed to go. Haints intercepts. Dish goes across to Arnell. Arnell goes back to King. Should have 5. But little chip kick. He goes back and chops in. Does the big fellow in Darcy Fort. Goes wide. Richards. So too Thackeray. Dower. That's how you describe Thackeray. Dower. Goes wobbly old kick round the body, but he finds Joey. Joey McCooler. Not happy with my treatment, apparently. Reckons I bag him too much.
Really?
Sound like you to bag someone, Milky?
Yeah. Joey just said, show me some respect.
Well, he listens to the...
Yeah, he does. Listen to it 3 times a night. Simpson tries to pick up and do the little bloke's work at ground level. And The umpire, what are you doing? Give us an indication what you're doing, mate. Walking over, says, give it to me. Pick up the ball for him, Simo. That's it. They love it when you do that. Up we go. Fort knocks it down. Into the path of... Was that Hanson?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, it goes to Measures. Measures has got Jackman. Half forward. Goes very, very wide. Finds a man on his own in Dreyer. He's getting a lead from Casey. Well, now... Then...
Oh.
Jeepers. Goes long. Oh! One Duker! Who was that? Big Simpson, I reckon. Yep, it was too. Big Alex.
No.
Wasn't it Simpson?
What, that he took the mark on? Simpson
No,
doesn't have the ball.
It was Holgren that's taking the mark. I just saw the one hands go up and I saw... no, it's Flanders. Jeepers, good mark. In he comes. The young Flanders and kicks it. Uncle Snake would be very, very happy there with Damien. He's one of the one ballers down there, mate, who will speak in Swahili at this stage. Tell him, trust me. The old Snake. Got a message from his missus. Keep yourself tidy. He just said, save your breath. You got to love them. They've gone a bit quiet. I think they realise the sting's certainly out of this game. Check. Colac Tigers are home. There's nothing going to happen there. Lara have given some sort of a fight back, but nothing special. Grovedale 3 points up now. 18 minutes gone over there. That's the only game of any interest because Leopold have spanked St Mary's. Newtown are all over North Shore. And scoreboard's getting close to the iPad now. 16-11 says the iPad, and it says 16-12 up there. So the point the difference to both sides. Comes back. Oh, good work. Good crashing through there from Dan Roy. Goes deep. Darcy Fort has... Morrison, you've had some sort of day out, champ. Goes wide. Finds Kershaw. Kershaw stays to the outer side where we like. They just seem to manage to always stay away from the commentary box. They love it. Nothing wrong with playing this side of the ground, guys. As Hovey didn't quite take that mark and it goes over the boundary line. Spinning ball. 18-12. The 2 goals, 17-11. Oh, well, just forget it. Rees goes round the body. Good roving there from McCullough. But he's dispossessed and the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have another throw in. She's certainly over, boys. Bit of enthusiasm. Try and talk something up. Anything.
It's disappointing though, isn't it? You know, you come to these games and you think it's going to be a big blockbuster and it's going to be close and it's going to be exciting, and it's been everything but.
Well, you can't pick them because the one game you would never have picked is Grovedale and St Albans. So
I don't know about never have picked.
Arnell goes around the body. Haints kicked out a little bit of soccer work there.
What's he pay?
He's paid a free kick.
Dropped him.
Paid a free kick for...
It's not in a good way, is it?
Who is it on the ground? I reckon it's Arnell. Oh, just by that hair fluff down there. Fringe. It is too. Yep, got the fringe happening.
Timmy Arnell.
Yes. Gets a free kick. And we're now... Oh, that's Haints that's got the free kick. So I don't follow that one at all. The little stutter. Comes in, top of the square. Up they go again. Casey! Bit of icing there. Hard fought there, John O'Casey. He kicked 2-4, so he's certainly been given him a presence up forward.
It's a pretty good game. He's been lively up forward. He hasn't kicked as straight as he would have liked, but he's done some good things.
Yep, and as I said earlier, if he just lowers his eyes a bit, he will be an absolute master cog in this wheel. 19-12 plays 11-7, and that will not be what the iPad says. From 11-8 and 17-11, but I'm giving it, I mean, it'll be 18-11 when they update it. So the real score will tell you at the end of the game, I suppose, when the goal umpires check it. Out of the middle goes Kurzman. Goes forward. Darcy Fort can't mark it. Comes over the back. Thackeray. Goes wide to Kershaw. In fact, he goes too wide and it goes over the boundary line. Can't be much long. Buzz.
No, played 26.
Yeah. Mercy rule soon, surely. More importantly, if the Pies come back or not. Spinning ball. Yeah, that was the clue, Buzz. Have a look at your phone.
Yeah, I
Darcy Ford. Darcy Ford goes around the body and umpire says, nah, we'll have a ball up. The Pies were 21 points down at three-quarter time. They are now.
All over.
Ouch, she's cooked. Lucky I tipped Hawthorn. 115 to 86, is it?
Yep.
Don't throw that camera off the roof, Brady boy. Hang in there, champ. It's always next week. Bouncing ball. Oh, some good work there. Dan Roy. Wells, can you give it to him? Handball it to him. Duncan, be so hungry. Give it over to Wellsy. He's standing there. Shakers.
Gersman, what are you doing?
Gersman, what were you thinking?
Oh, there's no sentiment in his body, obviously.
The trouble is, half of these blokes haven't played with Wells too often.
They're actually probably saying which one's Wells.
Oh, dear.
That was the opportunity. He was just standing there on his own. Just flip it over to him. Yeah, charity, big deal. Measures. Goes out. Benny Capra. Benny,
handball
comes up. Buckland. Finds his teammate in Joel Jarn. So,
Jarn's a target for Wells. Wells fast enough for
Wells, get into the hole. Get out of the way, you St. Joey's blokes. No sense of occasion, anyone here. As Jarn comes in for, depending what you're looking at, either the... No, it is 11-8, 18-11. 7 points more for St. Joey's on the scoreboard. Obviously, Joey's kids are looking 2 pies. Oh, hits a post. He's got 1-1 for the afternoon. Benny Capra kicking out. Where's Measures? He'll be in this somehow. If he doesn't kick out, he's usually the link player. Thackeray smashes it off the ground. Woods crashes his way through. McCullough, he's picked off by Hanson. Crashing his way through his Hoare. Again, John O'Casey, down the ground he is. Sets on him, tackle, says he got him high. Free kick to Richards. Where's the big fella?
He's
Stuck.
Just
Get
get
off him.
Back turn at the moment.
Just get off him. Wells, he's in the middle of the pack. Get away, you blokes. Good work from Morrison. Bouncing ball. There you are, Kersman.
Oh,
John.
No.
Oh, Dan Roy. He's dispossessed. Umpire not bottom of that pack. So too is Dreyer rather, and umpire. I'm just watching the umpire. Sorry, that's why I got confused. Wondering what he was doing.
Wells just creeping back to the goal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where he is. Get away from Benny Capra. Let him have a goal in his 300th. Ball off the ground from Dreyer. John O'Casey touched off the boot. Jill Haints.
That's a
bit softer, would have thought. Didn't think there was much in that. Comes back to Arnell. He's marked not taken by Hovey. Woods is there. So too Hardy. Good work there by Hovey. But Woods butters up. Gets another crack. Puts it down the throat of his teammate in Markhor. They're very alike, those two boys, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Tommy Stewart. Over the top goes Joey McCullough. Round the body. Just picked off by Fisher. Gives it back to Hoare again. Hoare in turn goes to Fraser Ford. Who has a bounce. You're too big for that fella. And he goes after the siren. Wells marked this. Look at this. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you are kidding me. 10 seconds more. Wells would have marked that.
He would have run into the paddock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anti-climax. Wanted the big fella to get a goal. Sensational effort anyway. 300 GFL games. First player to do it. Don't know who will be next. Have to look at do your stats. Let's see who's next.
Tagani does the stats, mate.
Tagani, message him. Who's next in line for numbers?
Just shows that footy doesn't discriminate, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Games,
so
absolute superstar. And
so
no goals.
Just quickly, Colac have beaten Bell Park comfortably, 60 plus points. Geelong West have beaten Lara by 36 points. Grovedale are 2 points down, and it's 28-minute mark. Leopold comfortably over St Mary's, and Newtown comfortably over at North Shore. So that game's still going. There's plenty of life left in that. So
people aren't going to know I did anyway. But with the run home, remember I said to you that that Grovedale they should win all their games, but they're just the type of side that'll drop one or two that they're not meant to.
Yeah, that's correct.
And looks like they might drop one of them today.
Yep. Sorry.
But you can't take anything away from St Albans. They're becoming a very good side.
Yeah, they've improved, especially since last year.
Yeah.
They picked themselves up.
Oh, the cameraman has jumped.
We might as well jump to, should we? Or are we chatting a bit more? Milky's got
Yeah, sorry.
planning his night.
Yeah, that's all right. You're right.
Answering his fan mail.
No, that's
Blokes he's
it.
got coming over.
Yeah, so, okay, best in the ground. Buzz, you're first. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, jeez, you've put me on the spot here. I might throw to Brown.
Throw to an ad break.
And get back
Throw to an ad break.
Hobbit, what do you reckon?
Yeah,
We'll throw to Hobbit.
who was your best, Hobbit?
I reckon you're looking at South Barwon.